Hi guys, Mrnewmobile here. Please subscribe followed by the bell. The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 was launched on February of this year. I was excited, but I was also more than a little apprehensive. This was an entirely new form factor for me, as I'd never used a folding smartphone before. I'd used phones, I'd used tablets, but I'd never used both of them at the same time. At the start of my experience, I was worried principally about how much I'd use the phone's headline feature, the big inner display. After all, if I didn't end up using it, didn't that defeat the whole point of the device? 3 months on, I'm happy to report that the Galaxy Z Fold 5 is a phenomenal smartphone and I love the inner display. However, my time with it has highlighted a different problem, which, while not a deal breaker, has been a real pain in the neck. Thankfully, it seems that Samsung already knows this is an issue, as it may be fixing it with the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. It would be a mistake to say this particular problem cast a pall over my time with the Z Fold 5 because it didn't. Samsung's most powerful foldable smartphone is a technological triumph. It's powerful, speedy, and has a good battery and a very capable camera. But as you might expect, it's the inner display that's the cherry on top of a very tasty cake. Oddly, after the novelty of the first week, I didn't use the inner display all that much. The 7.6-inch screen is gorgeous, but as it's a tablet-sized and shaped display, it's more difficult to use than a standard phone screen. Websites and apps are much easier to read, yes, but it's also much more difficult to control with a single hand. It's a dual-hand setup, really. And if I'm out and about, then there are relatively few instances where using it unfolded is ideal. It stands to reason that if I'm not using the inner display, I'm using the outer display. 2-inch screen has the same dynamic AMOLED 2X tech as the larger inner display, and it has the same 120Hz refresh rate. The 2316 by 904 resolution is sharp and crisp, and it gets more than bright enough, even in strong sunlight. But the more eagle-eyed among you may have already noticed the Oddity. 2316 x 904 is a weird resolution. It comes out to an aspect ratio of 23.1 to 9, and honestly, it even reads oddly on a spec sheet. It's narrow, yes, it's too narrow. And I could live with this narrowness if it didn't make the display erratic and inconsistent. That is it guys. Without being said, let me know your thought in the comment below. And if you are new here, please subscribe, like the video, comment. Thanks for watching. See you on my next video. Peace out.